Everybody knows who you are. They know your photos, iconic. Right here, we've got a picture of Chris, Mr. Cornell that Karen took. When did you take that one? What year?
That was 91. Yeah. And so Soundgarden came down to my studio, and we were doing some promo pictures. And I didn't even know they had a song called Jesus Christ Pose. They were writing it at the time. And so Chris Cornell just gets up into my window, and I'm like, I didn't ask him to do it or anything. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I took 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. And that's the shot. That Chris knew they was writing a song, and Chris gave me that. Chris gave me that photo. I didn't ask him for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm visiting my friend at Capitol Records, and and this guy walks in, and it's Larry Jenkins. Okay, holy shit.
Really?
And so, yeah. And so he goes...
For people who don't know who Larry Jenkins is, describe.
Well, first off, he worked at Capitol, and he went on to be the president of Columbia. So
A&R guy when you met him.
Yeah, yeah. And so he goes, can I look at your portfolio? And I'm like, sure. So he grabs the book, and he takes it back to his office. So I go walking with him, and he just starts flipping like this. And he goes, you shot Nirvana? I'm like, yeah. He's flipping. He's like, you shot Mother Love Bone? I'm like, yeah. He's like, and he gets to the end, closes the book, and he goes, you're going to shoot Duran Duran.
What?
I am like, what? Like,
I've never heard this story.
No, in 5 freaking minutes, I land this thing.
You can say fuck, too. That is fucking cool
it was
as shit.
so fucking cool. And I was like, wow.
Atta girl.
And then so then I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm going to shoot the most over-photographed band in the world, right? So I do all this research, and it comes to me. I'm like, I'm going to shoot them in a service elevator because I'm doing all this grunge stuff, right? And so here, so I fly down to Hollywood, and I rent the studio, and Duran Duran comes in, and they're like, Karen, who have you been shooting? And I'm like, well, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, whatever, Alice in Chains. And they're like, who?
Yeah.
I go, believe me, you don't know them now, but you will. And they go, oh, okay.